Welcome to another weekly chart review for major indices. We will be discussing about S&P 500 and Nasdaq indices. Let's go to my chart and see what's happening. So, if you can see on ES weekly chart, we had a big bullish candle here, and this was also marked by the end of the month. So, if you look at the monthly chart right here, we have a bullish engulfing candle in the month. We saw a similar candle in April 2020, um, November 2020, uh, also October 2021, and now after a several month long, 7 months long downward trend, we saw a bullish engulfing candle. Um, so that being said, uh, the new month of August has already begun, and if you look at the weekly chart, I'll go back to the weekly again. Um, I anticipate that we may see some pullback this week before going up any further. Even on a daily chart, we can say the same thing. We can come down to test mid 3900s to 3900 itself. Right here, that was the decline. That's the potential region where we may see a pullback, and thus begins a series of higher lows and higher highs. If we go to Nasdaq, we can say a similar thing. Starting from the month, we see bullish engulfing candle on the month. It's way more bullish compared to ES, something similar to what we saw in April 2020. Uh, Stronger than this one, November 2020, something like this one, October 2021. So we see this bulls are coming in with full force, um, and day daily chart would actually see some pullback all the way up to um, 12,500 to the worst case scenario 12,200 ish zone. So, couple of red days, which is not bad. A pullback, I would rather call it a bull pullback, and then from there on we move in an upward trend again. Um, One thing interesting to be seen is VIX. VIX has finally broken this upward trending channel, which it was following since November. So finally, VIX is coming down below 25 level, below 25 mark, and it's now in a downward trend. This is a weekly chart. Even if we look at a day, it's even stronger. So it's forming a series of bear flags on the VIX, which is a good thing for the market. And the bonds, 10-year treasury bonds, are showing a downward trend. We see a double top here, just past the neckline. So bonds are in a downward trend as well. So VIX is in a downward trend and bonds are in a downward trend. Plus the markets, all the major indices, including Russell, is in an upward trend. You can see that. So small caps, large caps, um, and all the tech companies are in an upward trend. So yes, there is a news cycle that US is in second quarter negative GDP growth rate. But that being said, the chart shows otherwise. So let's see how it pans out in the following weeks. But for this week, I would say Monday or Tuesday would be a pullback on S&P 500 and Nasdaq both. Um, we should see a pullback on Monday and or Tuesday, uh, and from there on we may see a upward trend again. So that's it for me. See you next week again. Bye bye.